Welcome to Theory of Knowledge. Theory of Knowledge is the capstone course to the IB Diploma Program. In this course, you will focus on the question, how do I know what I claim to know? You will do so by examining the nature of knowledge itself, dealing with questions such as, what type of knowledge exists? What is the value of personal and shared knowledge? And how do we attain knowledge? You will also make, analyze, and evaluate knowledge claims. Knowledge claims are statements about a particular topic or about the work in general. For example, there are 7 continents. But there are also claims about knowledge itself. For instance, mathematical knowledge is certain. Theory of knowledge is driven by the discussion of knowledge questions, which are open-ended questions about knowledge. Examples of open-ended knowledge questions are, how can it be that scientific knowledge changes over time? How does an historian assess the reliability of a source? And to what extent might possessions of knowledge carry with it moral obligations? The Theory of Knowledge course identifies 8 specific ways of knowing. Ways of knowing are how we interact with the world and gain knowledge. They are language, sense perception, emotion, reason, imagination, faith, intuition, and memory. The Theory of Knowledge course distinguishes between 8 areas of knowledge. Areas of knowledge are methods of inquiry we use to construct knowledge. They are mathematics, natural science, human science, history, the arts, ethics, religious knowledge systems, and indigenous knowledge systems. One effective way to examine the area of knowledge is through a knowledge framework. A knowledge framework is a way of unpacking the areas of knowing, and it also provides a vocabulary for comparing areas of knowing. For each area of knowing, the following can be examined: scope, motivation and application, specific terminology and concepts, methods used to produce knowledge, key historical developments, and interaction with personal knowledge. The assessment model in Theory of Knowledge has 2 main summative assessments. Students will write an essay. Students will choose one title from a list of 6 titles prescribed by the IB Diploma Program. The maximum length for this essay is 1,600 words. It's a required assignment in the IB Diploma Program. The second summative assessment is a presentation. Students will present an individual or group presentation. Groups can have a maximum of 3 students per presentation. Each presentation is approximately 10 minutes per student and is to explore a knowledge issue. Students will be required to write 1 presentation document planning form. The teacher must use the assessment descriptor published in this guide to arrive at a mark for the presentation based on students' presentation plan. The emphasis in Theory of Knowledge presentation is a demonstration and understanding of knowledge at work in the world, and is in a sense an extensive theory of knowledge reflection on a single example or a real-life situation. It is thus distinguished from the Theory of Knowledge essay, where students are required to show their theory of knowledge thinking skills in the discussion of a prescribed title that may be primarily conceptual in nature. Real-life examples play an important role in the essay by illustrating the main ideas or taking forward the argument. Real-life examples should come from the student's academic experience or from life beyond the classroom. Theory of Knowledge is run as a discussion-based course with the focus on previous student knowledge and their evaluation and critique of it through the ways of knowing and areas of knowing. Students will be expected to read assignments of various length in order to prepare for the day's discussion. Students will also be expected to participate in class discussions daily as well as online when necessary. Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you next semester.